Delhi, of course, is continuing to witness very poor air quality with the overall AQI index today standing at 379. Now, the Supreme Court has also come down heavily on both the Delhi government and the state governments of adjoining states over the rising levels of pollution in the country. Now, the Delhi government, of course, has announced a set of measures which include work from home, shutting down of schools and colleges, amongst others, to at least give some temporary relief to Delhi. Let's go across to Sumi, who's reporting on this. Good morning, Sumi. To begin with, how bad is it this morning? You know, it does seem pretty clear behind you right now, but it is still in the very poor category, isn't it?
Absolutely, Nupur. It seems pretty foggy this morning, but certainly the AQI index this morning is in a very scary category. In fact, it is in the poor category as the AQI is clocking at 379, as you correctly pointed out. I would like to request my video journalist Santosh to pan the camera and show our viewers as to how it is coupled with a lot of fog along with the pollution level. And there are some immediate measures that the Delhi government has also taken, such as the ban on construction activity for 4 days, and it has also instructed all the educational institutions also to be shut for a week. And in fact, the Supreme Court has also very sternly put out in front of the central government as well as the state government to work in congestion so that the air pollution levels can be controlled. In fact, one of the major contributors to the air pollution level during the winters, especially when the winters settle in during the month of November and December, is the stubble burning that takes place in the state of Punjab and Haryana. And in fact, the quantity of stubble burning is also pretty huge. And in fact, it takes place almost every year, and still a long-term measure hasn't been put in place by both the government, state government, as well as the central government, which is why the Supreme Court has taken cognizance of the entire issue. And this time around as well, Supreme Court has given out very stern instructions to all the governments involved, all the stakeholders involved, to get indulged in a long-term measure so that this particular problem can be tackled. But immediate measures have been taken by the state government of the national capital. But let's not forget that the NCR as well as the national capital has been choking in severe air pollution, and people who are showing a nonchalant attitude should definitely be very, very careful with respiratory problems, because this will take no time in jumping into the severe category as well. And let me just put out the stats for the audience right now, that the category AQI index, when it falls between 300 to 400, it is in the very poor category. However, it is very, very likely to jump the AQI index in the next category as well. That is between 400 to 500. And that is when the air pollution level is in the very severe category.
All right.
Inhaling all of that is certainly very, very harmful for a human health. And which is why the citizens should very much exercise restraint while stepping out of their houses every morning.
And those measures, of course, also being put in place by the Delhi government. For the moment, Sumi, thank you for joining us.